And welcome to the Ooh Bowl halftime show recap. I am your host, Ben, with
the gamer Jordan
and our special guest, Aldrich.
Yeah.
Hello.
Great intro.
Yep, it is.
Great intro.
I even gave you claps.
Aldrich, you're just gonna have to witness this. I have some things I need to talk about, and then we'll just kind of do our little 0.5. Jordan, why do you hate us?
Like both of you?
Why do you hate me?
Oh, okay.
What did I do?
I told you earlier. Okay, so when we first started working together, no. Well, we had been working in the same place for a while. You were taking over for...
I kind of don't want to let you talk. I can't enjoy things. I can't
my
enjoy
manager.
Movies anymore. I can't
No.
enjoy TV
Let me tell my
shows.
story. You asked the fucking question. Anyway, you were taking over for my supervisor at the time for 4th of July, and that's my wife's birthday. And it turned out that we could just go home. Like a couple of us could just go home or something like that. It was something weird. And I was like, I was the first one. I was like, okay, I'm gone. And you looked at me. And you went, what, you don't like fucking holiday pay or whatever the fuck you said? And I was like, no, it's my wife's birthday. And... And then you were like, oh, like, fucking something like, is your wife America or something? And I was like, nope, not even born here. And I walked away.
So this whole entire...
I've just been waiting.
Jordan, there's a reason why no one makes an Ooh of Bull podcast. So, Aldrich, me and Jordan are slowly slipping into insanity. Because this is the halfway mark.
Okay.
This is the halftime show. This movie that we watched, Dragonball Evolution. Halftime shows are supposed to be fun and good and enjoyable.
Is this where we ask Aldrich what he thought of Alone in the Dark?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
Jordan, I wanted to do it this way because I loved Postal.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, do you feel bad yet? Do you feel bad? The first time I watched it, I went, this movie's disgusting, and it's just shock value. I fucking loved it. I laughed until I cried, and then I laughed until I cried again.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the best movie we've watched so far.
Ben.
Yeah.
I was thinking I missed, like, the Days of Tomb Raider.
No, because if you listen back to our episodes, which I want you to do, because I wanted to kind of get with you about this, I want you to re-listen to our whole entire catalog, and I'll let you decide whether I play FF7 Remake, and I'll actually play it. I'll put in, like, 40 to 60 hours.
Okay.
Or I will actually give my true rating for Resident Evil 2, and I'll let you decide.
Fuck, okay.
But I want you to re-listen to our whole entire catalog because you'll hear we had some joy in our voice.
You're excited. Just young lads.
Which one's Postal?
Oh, God. Okay. Postal was a video game that inspired Grand Theft Auto. And then they made a movie about it.
Yeah.
And it's just shock value.
Not they. Oofball made a movie about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the video game is just shock value. That video game started the movement of violent video games make kids shoot people.
They go postal.
They go postal. Yeah.
So we should ask Aldrich about Alone in the Dark.
I'm just not very happy with you.
Okay.
I'm not. Because I wanted to do Ooh Bull chronologically, where we would have some breaks in between. Mm-hmm. I think right now we would actually be on like maybe Dead or Alive or Resident Evil 3, which, I mean, how much better does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dead or Alive.
But no,
so much fun.
No, we're at the halfway mark. We have 5 more Ooh Bull movies.
Yeah.
And
the Name of the King is 3 of them.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited.
All right.
But you know what? When I watch his movies, because for whatever reason I had to get it on physical form, that's the only place where he can advertise his movies. And guess what Ben says out loud with no one around? I'm going to watch that movie.
So the marketing worked on you.
And it's really hard. Well, because I feel like a beaten dog who's always gonna go back to its master. Or you know what? Better yet, Jordan, me and you, like the way that this Uwe Boll has just downgraded me. Me and you are basically an episode of Cops, and I'm the wife out front. Okay, just holding the child, and I've got a sweet black eye and a busted lip, and then I go, officer, it was my fault. And then you come out saying, bitch, make me a fucking sandwich. And I go, gotta go. That's what this Uwe Boll has done to me. We're only halfway through.
Wow.
I think by the last episode, I'll be wearing a collar and you'll just be walking me around in this area.
I mean, whatever floats your goat, man.
At this point,
floats your goat. Gets your goat, floats your boat.
Floats your boat. If it makes me enjoy other movies, sure.
All right.
Because me and you had talked.
Yeah.
We're not watching anything else. Because his movies are so exhausting. It's hard to bring this thing, same thing, into this conversation because he doesn't think anything is bad.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that yet.
That's true.
Okay. Aldrich. What?
Tell us about Alone in the Dark.
What? No.
No?
One word rating.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What did you think of Alone in the Dark?
Not terrible.
That's 2 words.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, why was it not bad?
Fuck.
Jesus. Sadly, it's not his worst one.
Ugh.
I mean,
all right, no, you got notes. Fucking pull them up.
So
should we do the questions first?
Yeah, let's do the questions
first.
first.
All right, Aldrich, Alone in the Dark. What was the movie about?
It was about...
Aldrich had homework.
Yeah.
It was about a...
Good start.
So, I don't want to say demons, because they weren't really demons. I mean, that's what they were portrayed in the dialogue at the very beginning.
You can say demons. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Kind of,
But
sort
they
of.
weren't... It was more of just a nest of monsters in the underlayer of the earth.
Did you play the game?
No, I did not play.
Oh, another one who doesn't fucking play the games. That's cool.
I told him he didn't have to.
Oh my god. So, am I the only one who played DBZ? Or DBE?
Yes.
You mean a reskin of Budokai? Sure. Jordan, you are the gamer. Okay, so about demons. Keep on going.
I unlocked a Zaru.
Congrats.
Fuck
job.
you.
that was genuine.
Fuck.
Proud of you.
It's almost like your Rick and Morty comment to me. Yeah, that seems like your type of show.
Good show.
It is a good show.
It is. I really enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a good show.
Okay, back to Aldrich's Alone in the Dark.
So
It's his tone. It's his tone, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry. Okay, let's see if this gets better. Yeehaw, Ben! Yeah, that's such a great show.
When did we go to the?
It's
Cowboy
Montucky.
universe?
I mean, Montucky's not that southern.
Oh my god.
It's not.
Oh, and my mom.
Sorry. Oh, Ben, it's a great show. These roads are great.
Oh,
Fuck you.
By the way, Montucky is for Montanans, not Michiganders.
I was just gonna let that one slide.
So my mom completely fucked that up. But it does kind of fit. All right, Aldrich, this movie, demons, orphans. What was this movie about?
I mean, the orphans weren't very prevalent in it. I mean, it was the main. It was just the main character. The rest of them basically died off in the first quarter.
No,
none of them died.
the orphans get summoned. No,
Yeah.
that girl died.
Oh,
They
yeah.
shot her, unarmed woman,
Okay.
in a basement.
Did
No
you-
questions asked.
So one thing that was brought up when we did the thing about the orphans, was it alarming to you how well off these orphans were?
He didn't think about
No, he did not.
it. There's
Okay.
no way.
No,
Okay.
I didn't think about
All
it.
right, continue. I'm sorry.
They're just orphans.
Great response.
So 713, whatever that bureau thing is, they were testing on orphans, like most movies.
What?
Very typical.
No, pause. Name another movie where they test on orphans?
Orphans, kids. I mean,
Yeah.
when
Okay,
you get down to it,
name
it's
one.
Prisoners.
most horror movies
Wow.
start out with testing on kids.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the movies I'm watching.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so
Prisoners.
You're talking about like the paranormal activity, like
Yeah.
government group. Okay.
Yeah, so they were testing on kids, trying to make them apparently superhumans, which...
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either.
So, they did a Matrix move, which did not really go over very well. When he was laying on the ground and he did the upper kick and he just floated.
Oh, we're
in the
just
air.
jumping ahead. Okay.
Well, you said
No, you're good. I was thinking, I was like, Oofball, like, took like a segment, like a plot segment of
Yeah, that's
Matrix.
what I thought too.
Yeah, okay. No, you're good. Keep on going.
Yeah.
I mean, Oofball loves the Matrix, but
it was a lot of the fight scenes were felt very Matrixy, and it was in that time frame.
would you say they were... All right, I'm trying to figure out your rating scale. Were they good or no? Okay. Or your rating scale goes not that bad, okay, good, and great. So
Yep.
how would you rate these fight scenes in this movie?
And absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's his. Yeah.
Slightly less than okay.
Okay, so in between not that bad and okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Why do we do this? Sorry. It's my fault.
Ben, I want to do Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, I'll just go be great for it. Oh, while we're at it, we should have him watch Alone in the Dark.
All right, keep on going, Aldrich. I'm sorry.
there really wasn't much else to that movie other than ancient civilization unleashed the darkness, locked it behind a door,
Yeah.
and suddenly wiped out Earth.
Okay. All right. What's the best scene of the movie that you can remember?
If I had to pick one, it would probably be the supermarket chase.
Okay. That was our best scene.
Yep.
Worst scene.
All the gunfights.
Oh, all right.
All the gunfights.
Oh, there's chance. There's a chance for humanity right now. All right. This was one of Jordan's questions. Name anyone's name but the main character, and also who is the main character.
Burke, and then the main character is Edward.
Who's Burke?
Burke was the guy who was head of the 713.
All right.
Okay. Nope.
And what's the main character's name?
Edward.
Wow.
Okay.
Last name? It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Camberg.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's Camberg. Something close to that.
I don't know.
Carnby.
Carnby, yeah.
Yep. So
We just kept calling him Christian Slater.
yeah. So you knew this was a video game movie, but did it feel like a video game? A video game, or did it feel like a video game movie?
In some aspects, yes. The fight scenes, like I said, they felt very Matrixy, so they felt more
Okay.
video gamey.
Just a lot of slow mo.
Really dragging the Matrix is getting some fucking
But,
stray bullets here.
But with all those slow motion scenes, did you see any of them and go, that wasn't really needed?
All the gunfights.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'll help you out. I got you.
I understood the reason for them.
Did they feel necessary?
Wait.
Not entirely.
No. Wait.
I'm just waiting to get my answer
Hold on.
that I want.
Hang on. The first fight scene
Uh-huh.
where
He kicks him through the
a random dude
supermarket.
is trying to grab a stone
Uh-huh.
from him and then ends up not grabbing the stone from him.
Did that stone look like anything to you?
It looked like a carving of some mask or head. But also...
Like an alligator head?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I wanted that so bad.
Okay.
Also, did
I'm
that
so
head
defeated,
have-
Jordan.
Did that head have anything to do with Because I
No.
don't remember it in
No,
the very
didn't
beginning.
have a-
Okay.
That,
I just wanted to double check that I didn't miss something.
if anything, he brought that stone from another video game to be like, hey, this is the video game franchise. It had nothing to do with the whole entire fucking movie.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, so on your not that bad, okay, good, great, and then what was the last one?
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Where would you put this?
This is the third time we're asking him.
I know.
Slightly under okay.
Slightly under okay. Well, no, because that was for the fight scenes.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
So you can't say definitively that this is the worst movie you've ever seen.
No.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
The popsicle dinosaur movie we watched when we were kids. Do you remember going to Hollywood Videos all those times? And
What? What is this?
or maybe you weren't there for that one. It was literally a show about basically Jurassic Park setup. They were bringing dinosaurs back, and you could see the little popsicle underneath the dinosaurs going across the screen.
What?
Yeah,
What is this movie?
it was pretty terrible.
We gotta find it.
Yes, we do. We watched that. We watched a softcore porn. Yes.
And anybody wondering, that is now back in Ben's possession.
Yes, it is. Finally.
Finally.
I get to watch it again.
He missed it.
It's framed right there. If you were in desperate need, break glass.
I should hang a hammer. Guess what I'm doing now?
Oh my god. We
Hanging
do
it.
talk about porn a lot on this podcast.
We do. Way too much. My mom brought it up. She's like, I like listening to your podcast. She goes, sadly, I know too many of your sexual endeavors.
That's why you had me edit them out. Because your mom's listening.
When some of them involve my wife, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
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 So, okay, Popsicle Stick Dinosaur is the worst movie. So, Jordan and I have talked about this. I want you to be dissected and examined by the U.S. government. Because...
Or somebody more reputable.
Well, yeah, okay. At this point, yes. But for you to flat out say this movie was pure, wet, soggy dog shit is still concerning to me. Would you watch this movie again?
Yeah.
Jordan, what is in my room right now?
We used to call him a robot, but he started getting really annoyed when we did that. So
Okay. So should we just try to find him a movie that he can say is bad? Do you think you have that ability, Aldrich?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
this would have been it. I mean, I don't know.
I would think so.
I don't know.
Because
Blood Rain 2?
yeah, but the fight scenes are better in Blood Rain 2.
Oh, fuck. Are they? All right. Fuck.
Maybe Postal?
Okay.
Jordan sounds defeated.
We both are. This
This is something else.
Oof Bull has taken a toll because I tried to find. I was like, there's got to be someone who made just an Oof Bull filmography podcast. Nope, they have not. It's not out there, and I think I know why. Because I'm slowly going insane. All right. Well, Jordan, what about you? Anything? I know the last time we talked, you're not watching anything because
Yeah.
there's-
I've been doing stuff with my Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, go ahead and talk about that.
Okay, so I was putting Windows on my Steam Deck. Steam Decks don't like Windows, just so you know.
Beer.
Oh, I was like, what what is this gesture that you're
So defeated.
Okay, hang on.
Aldrich, do you want anything?
You want the champagne of beers?
I'm not a big beer fan.
Oh,
Lemon juice? lemon juice. This is how professional our podcast is.
Yeah. Lots of editing.
This will still stay in. It's not going to be edited out.
It is a 0.5. No, that's a lot of dead air. I'm going to
Steam
notice
Deck,
that.
Windows.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm putting Windows on my Steam Deck. Windows and Steam Deck do not get along. But somebody, like, so you can run a kernel of Linux on top of Windows. Fun fact. And you getting a call? Do you need to take it?
I'll text him.
Okay. Anyway,
No, we take calls on this podcast.
we do. So yeah, but somebody took Windows and then put like a bunch of Steam and Linux stuff on top of it. It's called Windeck. And all you do is copy.
Windex?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway.
How clear is your screen?
I like how we both
It's
looked
so
at
clean
each
now.
other and knew exactly what we were
Oh, it
gonna
was
say.
so clean. Anyway. So, but you just copy this guy's like recovery partitions onto yours, and then it runs. But all the games that run really, really well on Steam Deck still don't run as good because it's not as optimized. So I was missing SteamOS for the games that I do like on there. So I was like, well, I'll just do dual boot. So the Windeck thing took me 6 hours to finally figure out. And then dual booting took me another 6 hours because Microsoft, if you're listening, fuck you. So there's a bug, and it got released in the newest update of October 2024. If you partition a drive that has an OS on it, so I put SteamOS first, and then I put Windows. Windows will install on the partition you gave it, and then look at your drive and go, oh, that's another partition that doesn't have Windows in it. It's gone. And you can't access it through Windows anymore. You can pull it up on your BIOS, and it won't be there.
Is a Steam Deck... It sounds more complicated than a PC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm getting one. I don't think I am.
No, if you just leave it as Steam, give it to me. I'll do everything. Anyway, so now that I know what I'm doing. So then I had to go into Steam's recovery, and it could see the partition, and I had to restore it that way. But the dread I felt over just half of my hard drive just being gone is a feeling I don't know how to describe, because I just bought a bigger hard drive to do the dual booting, and it wasn't cheap. And then suddenly Windows was just like, yeah, you don't have half of it. Also, do you know what GitHub is?
No.
So GitHub is a place where programmers can leave code, and you can just run the code on your system. So they put a lot of programs on there. It's just like what is it? What was the website called? Media file share? I don't remember. Anyway, it's just one of those. But Microsoft bought that whole site. So I was just running Windows. I didn't activate it because I didn't really care about like background stuff. But it started messing with my driver for the Steam Deck has an AMD GPU in it. It started like messing with that, so I was like, fuck, I gotta activate Windows. I'm not paying $120. And so Microsoft has a thing where if your screen of your device is under 9 inches, you get Windows 8.1 for free. So I was like, okay, so I put on another thing of Windows. I'm running 4 OSs on my Steam Deck right now, just so you know.
How's that possible?
Partition a drive, throw another one on there. So I got Arch.
I'm not getting a Steam Deck.
Ubuntu, SteamOS.
Because I'm going to
Windows.
want the emulators, but no, I'm not. No.
The emulators are the easiest part of Steam Deck.
Is Nintendo still like tearing down all their emulators?
Yeah, but you can just have mine. Anyway, so anyway, but as soon as you install Windows 8.1, it goes, "Hey, you can just have 11 for free." And I was like, "Okay, cool. This is a way to bypass it." As soon as you click yes to that, it gets rid of your authentication for 8.1, and then when it boots into 11, it says you never had a valid Windows. And I was like, "Well, fuck you." So I got on a chat with Microsoft. They loaded a GitHub script, which I thought, I saw that script and I was like, that's not above board. And that'll like break my system eventually when Windows realizes that I did that.
The fact that you know all this shit, just
I know. And so
everything you're saying is going above my head. I find it interesting. But
he ran that script. He was like, "Here's the script. Put it into PowerShell and it'll authenticate Windows." And I was like, give me a key. Like, why aren't you giving me a key? And he's like, "Windows doesn't know the difference." And I was like, you shouldn't have told me that. I'm never going to pay for Windows again because you guys use the piracy thing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I will say, so when I first got my 360 and I was on Windows support line, because the only thing I could get was dial-up where I was living, because I was living out in the boonies.
Yeah.
I got faster internet off my phone, and this guy was able, I would connect my phone to my computer, to my 360 to be on Xbox Live. And, I mean, the black screen with every single characteristic was on there. And he was able to make it so I could make a hotspot on my phone to play Xbox Live and play Gears of War online.
Yeah.
And it worked flawlessly.
Dude.
He was like, put in comma, colon.
And it probably from GitHub, like, because they bought GitHub. So they could just use it, all of those
this
codes,
was
I guess.
like 2009. But
yeah. Oh, I guess they hadn't bought it by then. But, like, yeah. They'll just...
Okay.
They don't care. They're like, "Oh, is it working? Cool."
Any games? Because I know me and you have not watched anything.
Postal.
You played Postal 1.
Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. We will get to
Kingdom
emails.
Hearts 2 randomizer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Aldrich, what about you? What have you been playing? What have you been watching outside of your assignments?
I've been playing God of War Ragnarok.
Okay.
I know Ben has some choice words about that.
I think they're overrated video games.
I can understand that for 1 and 2, because
He sounds like he's in a fishbowl.
Now, I love 1 and 2, Jordan. I love 1 and 2. Okay?
That's better.
But for Ben, I can understand why he would hate 1 and 2.
I have played Ragnarok. I liked it, but it, to me, for like a lot of people say that it's like it's like one of the best game series of all time. There's absolutely no fucking possible way, in my opinion.
Ben also likes monotonous games. So do you. I'm in a bad room.
That's fine. Aldrich,
Which monotonous games?
Aldrich, do you want to play No Man's Sky with Ben?
Sure.
Cool. Get him off my fucking back.
it's a flight simulator, and it's like Minecraft in space.
Yeah, it's the Minecraft
Yeah, you were
part
talking
that
about
I
that with me.
do not
Yeah.
care
Oh,
about.
bad.
Yep.
You could be a space pirate if you want to be a space pirate. You could make food and be a delivery boy if you want to.
See? There we go.
The possibilities are endless. No, my main thing is Helldivers.
But you hate MMOs.
We had so much fun playing Helldivers. And
I
then
know,
and
and I
then
haven't got any yet.
and then somehow you turned him off on it.
No, I'm still going to get it. I just...
Well, I
God of
know.
War Ragnarok.
But he could have got it sooner.
But he straight up said fuck Sony. So, you know, there's that.
Well, I did, because God of War stopped working. I had to do a
I'm
whole...
sorry. I have
Our
morals.
next president has 34 felony accounts against him.
I didn't vote for him.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's no more rules anymore. If Sony wants just certain people to play. Let them enjoy life. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because life's not going to last much longer, so let's just fucking enjoy it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Enjoy your Helldivers.
Without you.
I'll get it
We
here.
had so much fun. We killed each other until the point where I was like, Jordan, we need to stop because we have no more respawns. And guess what? You pulled your head out of your ass, and then I pulled my head out of my ass, and we finished the mission.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aldrich, go ahead.
No,
Me
you're
and
good.
I just want to fight with him on this episode. So, anything
Anything
you're
else?
watching that's of note?
No, I caught back up with One Piece. I decided
You've rewatched One Piece.
twice.
You what?
Oh,
Yep.
I'm so glad you didn't know that. Oh, I'm so glad to
I
experience
have.
that.
Where's the time?
I wouldn't say rewatched it entirely. I watched it the first time, solidly through, and then I listened to it in
That's
the
a
background.
fucking chug. I mean, all right. I will say One Piece is one of my favorite animes of all time, but I mean, I'm on like a 4-month break right now because the Big Mom saga just won't fucking end.
Yeah,
Aldrich-
that one takes a hot minute. That one does. And then
Twice.
we already.
How many hours do you have in your day? Do you
I
sleep?
listened to it.
Yeah, he does.
I just listened to it.
He just has like that small little window in the top corner of his phone at work.
For a shonen anime?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like he's.
Watch Naruto. Like,
I've done that one a couple times too.
Yeah, but
did you watch?
the difference between One Piece and like Dragon Ball, he's not listening to 4 episodes of someone just ha ha ha.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
See, you just have to listen to that, and you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Anyway, have you done anything with Boruto?
I have not watched any of Naruto. The last of Naruto that I've watched was the middle towards the end of the last fight with I'm spacing his name.
Madara.
Yeah, Madara. It was actually where I ended was right at the start of the Itachi backstory, because I was really tired of backstories at that point.
It does. Oh my god.
Everything you guys just said, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I watched the least amount of anime.
Yeah.
So
You're second place, and he's number 1.
So hang on, 1 sec. I'm gonna run you through Naruto really quick.
JoJo?
real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
How many episodes would you say is between a backstory or a filler in One Piece?
Oh, it's way less than Dragon Ball. Way less. I know it's actually less than Naruto.
Yes.
Like statistically. The thing with One Piece, and JoJo does the same thing. They'll get to like this, I would say like 8 to 12.
I love that you did this.
8-12 episode
Ben's gonna side with me.
like grind. And right at the end where you're like, all right, I've got 20 more minutes, 1 more episode, and then the shit just takes off like a fucking rocket.
No.
JoJo and One Piece do the same thing. So like they're so they're slog episodes, but I would say like my experience for like animes that do it, Dragon Ball to me I think does it the worst out of my watching experience.
There's only one good filler episode.
Is it the car?
Yeah.
Where they learn how to drive a car? Yeah, that's a great that's probably the best episode.
Yes.
I've not seen any of the Dragon Ball anime.
I know we're
We're getting to it. Trust me.
we're doing the 0.5 purse if anybody's wondering.
Someone's got questions for you.
Yeah.
But JoJo and One Piece are right in the same seat where there's like 8-12 episodes where you're just like, come on, guys. I know what you're doing, but like get to it. And then it just straight up 6 to midnight rocket.
Mm-hmm.
So Ben, define a filler episode in an anime.
It is watching someone trying to turn Super Saiyan 3. And if you don't know what I'm saying, watch the Buu saga, which to me is one of my favorite sagas, but those 4 fucking episodes of just Goku screaming is awful. Or like the Bulma episodes in the Frieza saga. Like those to me are filler.
Actual filler episodes are episodes that they made in the animation when they ran out of manga, or they're buying time to do like better animation for the manga episodes.
Yeah.
Definitionally, that's what it is. He was arguing with me about this.
So I don't care about that definition. When I think about a filler episode, because I understand that, and I understand. I completely 100% understand
what
that.
it is.
But when you have an entire season of backstory after maybe half an episode of
I'm
fight
not.
scene,
Yeah.
So
to
like,
me that equates to a filler.
No,
filler.
rewatching the last, I will agree. Okay, so
It was bad.
the
You
start
get
of this,
halfway through
Yeah.
an episode, and they finally get back to fighting,
Yeah.
and then they're like, nope, another
So-
full season of backstory.
So I will say where One Piece does it wrong is I can't remember the saga. They go to the gates with the Marines. and
Oh,
they're-
the Marineford gate.
yeah, and then they're all
yeah.
standing on that fucking wall, and then they're just replaying clips from other episodes.
Yeah,
But-
that little section.
But I
Yep.
will give it to One Piece because they definitely show you when you're doing it, and you can just skip.
Yep.
yeah,
Where with Dragon Ball, they're still going to show some things in there to progress the story, but then you just have to listen to this fucking Goku son of a bitch just scream for 4 fucking episodes.
yeah.
And see, that was my big thing with Naruto is like
Yeah.
every 5 minutes of the
I think
20-minute
I think Naruto's
episode.
percentage of filler episodes is
You
like
guys keep saying
almost
Naruto like
18%.
jackasses, and I it's Naruto,
Naruto. Yeah.
not Naruto. Anyway, go ahead.
Kamala.
But anyways, the 5 minutes
I'm
of
happy with myself.
back of the last 2 episodes, every
Yeah.
episode of Naruto, like that
Yeah.
was annoying.
No.
that was one of the hardest things about watching Naruto.
But to
for
take
me.
away from One Piece, if you take away the intro, the recap, and then the credits, you basically get like a 12-minute episode every
Yeah.
single episode.
Yeah, Dragon Ball does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just replay the last half of the last.
It's like one episode is like basically, I don't know, half a comic.
You'll watch every episode twice because it's the last episode.
Yeah.
The last half of the last episode plays again, and then you get new stuff. No, rewatching the last season of Naruto, I just did it too. You guys are infecting me. Naruto, because this is what started the argument.
Naruto?
Yeah, I want to apologize. It is
You're welcome.
obnoxious,
It
Ben.
is. I couldn't finish that.
Ben,
after,
I gotta explain what the fuck they do.
After, I wanted to say there's like eight seasons of just backstory. After about the 4th one, because I got past the Sage of the Six Paths arc where it talks
that
about
Stardust?
him,
I
and
didn't realize we are going to get this deep into anime.
when it was talking about
Oh, it's Aldrich.
the Sage of the Six Paths and his brother and everything like that. I got through that backstory, and I watched half of an episode of Naruto,
Yeah.
activating Sage of the Six Paths and everything, and then it cuts to Itachi. I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I can't do it. But what I do want to say about One Piece and why I appreciate it more than Naruto or anything else is because even though they have the long arcs and they have the long scenes and everything, their filler episodes, like when they did the whole race with the, it was when
Battle
they
Line?
had to do the triathlon basically, like filler episodes like that have absolutely no point to the story.
Yeah.
They wait till after everything is said and done. They don't just
No.
throw it in the middle.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I know we're in the middle of a big fight.
Let
Here's this.
me explain real quick in like as fast as I can what they do in the last season of Naruto. The main villain brings every dead ninja back to life. Okay? Some of these ninja we know, and a lot of these ninjas we don't know. But they'll be connected to a ninja that we do know. So every time they cut to a fucking fight scene, we get a backstory for this ninja that we don't know and is about to fucking die.
Or that we do know.
Or that
Like
we do
Itachi.
know. And they gotta rehash a story that we already have seen, especially Itachi. Itachi is egregious.
Itachi's has happened like 8 times throughout that. At least,
Oh, way more than 8.
At
I
least.
can't tell you why, but Naruto never. It's never tickled my anime.
It's generational trauma, the anime. It is really good, and there is a cut that takes that out, and I'll give it to you. Oh,
wow.
Just drop your gift.
Sorry. No, but the one that I found the most egregious was there's a really cool character in Naruto. He's introduced in the one of their tournament arcs, the Genin exams. It's Gaara.
Are you talking about Gaara himself?
Yeah, I'm talking about Gaara.
Okay.
So Gaara is a villain, gets turned into a good guy. Don't shake your head. He straight up slaughters like half the fucking tuning exam.
I wouldn't say he's a villain, though.
He's straight up a villain.
I wouldn't say that.
Anyway, he has a move called Sand Coffin. He's a sand bender, and he literally crushes you with sand. He does that like 5 times.
It was pretty great.
It's really cool. He's a villain. Anyway,
I wouldn't say that.
fuck off. How do you describe a villain?
Okay, Gaara himself was not a villain, alright? It was...
His
They're saying
actions?
Naruto's a villain. Because it's all based off of the sand spirit. So the sand spirit was... Sure.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this.
Gaara went insane because of the sand spirit, and the sand spirit took over.
He did not go insane because of the sand spirit.
Yes,
he went
he did.
insane because of how the fucking people treated him. That's literally the point of his character.
Yes and no.
That's the point of the character.
His sand spirit was the one that made him go
Naruto
insane.
literally goes, I could have been you if I gave into like my anger feelings.
Fucking nerds.
I'm just saying, like, that's literally,
But
they spell it out for you.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Hang on. No. So, real quick, Gaara's like the coolest character. He turns good guy, becomes the leader of his village. At the very last arc, we get his full backstory. We haven't seen this character in like 3 arcs. And then he shows up and they go, backstory time. After 15 other backstories that we don't care about, we finally get Gaara's full backstory. And
Jesus,
by the
that
time you
was
see
pretty
it,
cool.
you don't care that much because you've been so burnt out on backstories. You're just like, get to the fucking fight. Somebody throw a punch. Somebody do something else.
So can we talk about?
Anyway, what
right.
you just handed me?
We can talk about that.
Okay. What am I looking at?
Aldrich. Well, because we brought that up when we were talking about Zoids,
Oh, okay.
and you said, "Oh yeah, Aiko," but you're thinking of something else.
I was.
So that is Project Aiko. We need to watch it.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it.
Is this scantily clad woman here? Is that a battle suit?
Yes, and there's mechs. And there's alien. I can't explain it outside of you just watching it.
Dude, I read a book because you like mechs. There's a book called Gear Breakers.
Okay.
The main character, she's like a I don't know, like an anti-engineer. She'll sneak into a mech and fucking gut it from the inside
Oh,
because they like use it for like mass destruction. And so she's like, "No, I'm here to fix it," and just fucking rip it all to shreds. It is one of the cool, like, they go into, like, super detail about how she does everything. It is so good.
okay.
There's 2 books. It's
Can we get him?
It is
on,
gay.
Can we get him on? Well, I mean, you love JoJo. Can we get him on JoJo?
Yeah.
Do you think he would enjoy JoJo
Start him on Battle Tendencies.
season 2?
Do you really have to start me anywhere specific?
Yes.
Well, I mean, season 1's like 10 episodes. Because it gives.
He's going to listen to it anyway, so yeah, I guess it's fine.
JoJo,
Okay.
Bizarre Adventure. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
I would love to hear your opinion about JoJo.
Okay.
Okay. That was really it.
Yeah. The animation for JoJo is so good. I know like a lot of people who get turned off by the animation, they'll like see a screenshot or whatever, and they're like, not for me. I'm like, you need to watch it in motion.
We got radios.
I know. I'm hearing it.
All right, so Jordan got emails.
How many? Uh-oh.
Got some from me. So
Oh, good.
well, you said we talk about porn too much. I found out on TikTok that they made a musical porno of The Wizard of Oz.
Spicy.
If you watch it, wow. Wow. Just
Do
wow.
they sing as they're getting like railed?
Oh, no, they sing before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen this.
And then, so which one do you want? Do you want me to play remake, or do you want my true rating of Resident Evil 2?
Didn't you give your true rating? Oh, you
No,
mean
I
like you're gonna like play it?
I'll play it more. And I
want you to
scored
play
it.
The
remake.
remastered
Remake?
version or
The
the
remake.
original version?
Remaster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
So with both of you guys here, I think you both will tickle yourself pretty much about this. Trump will be our president for the 250th anniversary of our country. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Wow, did you feel that? Yep, the mood's in the ground. Cool. Good job, Ben.
All right. Hold on a second here. Well, since there's two of us, this is just a random thought I had. Jordan and I had talked about frozen pizzas. So, Megan bought a taco pizza from a place.
Okay.
I find that a true abomination.
Okay.
Why?
Say that again
Why?
and point your mic that way.
Why? That better?
No, we're still picking up radio.
Just refried beans, hot lettuce,
I mean, I understand you on the beans part.
ground beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take out the beans.
Jordan,
I'll be golden.
can I get any support?
Oh yeah, no, taco pizza is the worst. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And
Anyone-
cheeseburger pizza is also not that great.
Anyone who wants to complain about ham and pineapple can straight just go hug a railroad track and just wait, in my opinion.
You were on
Okay.
this railroad thing,
Well, we live near one.
and we did just watch
Oh,
Blood Rain 2.
since we are on the Dragon Ball Evolution .5, Dragon Ball, is it Daima?
Daima. Yeah.
Have you watched it?
I watched the first episode. I'm waiting for it all to come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
really excited about it.
I emailed this to myself.
Did you not? Have you not watched it?
No.
Oh. Are you not going to?
No, I will.
Oh, okay.
Whoever is in charge of Blood Rain, why go back to Uwe twice?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then did we get any real emails?
Yes.
Or? Oh, okay.
I'm getting to it here. All right, so
Is it from your mom?
No.
Saying, please stop.
no. So titled new listener. Hello, Ben, Jordan, and producer Megan. New listener, almost caught up on episodes. Gotta say, my favorite thing is that the jokes and quips you guys miss between each other. Keep up the great work. P.S. Oof Bowl is either the second coming of the Antichrist. Be cautious going forward.
Oh, cool.
And then
Great.
PSS, Australia doesn't exist. Your listener, Laura.
Wow.
So thank you, Laura.
Laura, I got plans.
I got plans. Oh, here's another one. This is from May. It's titled "The Gamer Jordan." Want to hear Jordan talk about the games more? Love the way Jordan talks about the movie games and or the games he is playing. Ben, you are okay. So,
Oh, it's almost like we're a video game movie podcast. That's so weird. Yeah, I'll talk about games more.
and yeah, and then the last thing was I would like you to listen to our entire catalog because I know you haven't listened to probably any of our episodes.
Because I listen to it. I have to. Okay,
I know.
so I sit here, I record it, and then I listen to it, and then I try to like pick out things that like I definitely want to get rid of. I don't do this with the 0.5s. And then
Yeah, because I've listened back and I'm like, why the fuck was that not cut out? There's so many times of me going, that's getting cut.
yeah.
And guess what? It's in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
I gotta live with it.
Yeah. But no, so I'll listen to like our actual episodes, and then I'm like, okay, mental note for this, and this, and then I'll start working on it, and then after it's done, I'll re-listen to it, and then I'll throw in all the music, and then I'll listen to it again, and then I send it to you, and then you're like, cut those things with my wife out, and then I gotta go in again, and I gotta cut them out, and I gotta make sure they sound okay at the end, and then I send them to you. So by the time I'm done, I've listened to it 4 fucking times, and then you're like, oh, go ahead and listen to them again. I'm like, okay.
I know, but for our
Fuck, okay.
But for our 1 year anniversary,
But fuck, okay.
you should
Yeah.
listen to all of them.
Okay.
Because man, you can hear like there's
Just
a
get
there's
tired.
a pep in our step in the beginning.
But we're also less funny.
Yes, but also like during like the Biohazard 4D and the Lara Croft.
You don't
like,
know
time
how
gap.
to do improv. It's not yes, but.
Shut up.
And
You would have no room to talk about yes and. You have no room to talk about yes and. But I'm just saying, between 4D and Lara Croft, like, I'm pretty sure that we hate those Lara Croft movies more than some of these Uwe Boll movies.
Maybe, but I was also the recordings for those. I know I was just exhausted.
Yes.
So
Especially on the second one, because that's the one I recently listened to.
yeah.
And some of the shit I said, I wish we could go back. But
All right.
But that's emails.
Yep. And now we get to talk about Dragon Ball.
Yes, we get to talk about Dragon Ball.
Oh, the Dragon Balls.
All right, is there anything else?
Okay. No. Aldrich?
not that I can think of.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for listening to the Uwe Boll halftime show recap, where we deep dive into all of Uwe Boll's video game based movies. Please follow us on all social media platforms at Casting to Level Up. Send all of your questions, comments, concerns, gripes, moans, bitches to castinglevelup@gmail.com. Game on, laugh on, catch you at the respawn.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Wow. All right. Do you see how he treats me? And I'm the problem.
No, I think I'm still the problem.